Yeah, let's cheer it. Clap it up a little bit. Come on. So good morning to you all. My name is William Watkins, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, and it is my privilege and honor to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics. I ask that you all now please rise, if you are able, and remain standing for the national anthem, performed by the CSUN Jazz A Band under the direction of Professor Tina Raymond, accompanied by vocalist Linda Zochi Melendez, and performed in American Sign Language by students from CSUN's graduating class.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the barren sky o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Let's give another cheer for our student performers. CSUN recognizes and acknowledges the Sesavatam, the first people of this ancestral and unceded territory of Sesavinga that is now occupied by our institution. And it honors their elders, past and present, and the Sesavatam descendants who are citizens of the San Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians. We recognize that the Sesavatam are still here, and we are committed to lifting up their stories, culture, and community. We'll now take a moment to watch as Dr. Rudy Ortega and Mr. Mark Villaseñor, President and Vice President of the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, share with us their cultural welcome.
Witiako, Aminat, Netawan, Rudy Ortega Jr., Nononi, Tomiyar. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Rudy Ortega Jr. I'm the tribal president of the Fernandino Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, and I'm here with my family, my two sons, Tomiyar Ortega and Noli Ortega, as well as my cousin, Mark Villaseñor, who's also the vice president of our tribe. We're the first people, descendants of the people of the San Fernando Valley, who are now Fernandino Tatavian. We descend from these villages. And we just want to congratulate all the graduates who are graduating this year, and we want to sing some songs for you. This first song is Paco. It means come and enter as we welcome everybody for this graduation. The next song is a bear song that we're going to sing as we're in spring and celebrating everyone's graduation. Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, me ay que ma'a, me ay que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, Paco que ma'a, me ay que ma'a, me ay que ma'a. What será, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, no, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, no, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, what será, What's no hunga, no sera. Thank you.
And let us thank them. Celebrating this occasion with us this morning and seated on the platform are President Erica D. Beck, members of the President's Cabinet, and university leaders. Also, for the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics, we have Dean Dr. Chandra Subramaniam, Associate Dean Dr. Sherry Bai, and Department Chairs Dr. Valerie Fluge from Business Law, Dr. Glenn Whitman from Economics, Dr. Christine Beck from Financial Planning and Insurance, Dr. Deborah Heisley from Marketing. All right, somebody's awake here. Dr. Phil Gorman from Management. Dr. Lauren Nidu, Director or here for the Masters of Business Administration program. Dr. Poyan Islami, Director, Master of Business Analytics. Dr. Rafi Efrat, Director of the Masters of Science in Taxation and Master of Professional Accountancy, and also representing the Department of Accounting. Dr. Amir Garagozli, Associate Professor representing Systems and Operations Management and Business Analytics. And Dr. Zaleh Samnani Azad, Assistant Professor of Management and today's Mace Bearer. Will all the members of the platform party please rise and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, you've made it to this moment. You've worked so hard for this very moment, and we want you to take in every second of this time here together. We want you to be present. You have made history, so many of you, as being the first in your family to accomplish this goal, and we are so immensely proud of you. We are here with you, and we will be in this ceremony with you. We're united in our delight for your accomplishments and being here to celebrate them with you. So, are you excited about being here? Are you excited about going across your graduation stage? Well, let's get it underway here. Let me introduce to you our president, Dr. Erica D. Beck.
Well, good morning, Matadors. I thought we were here to celebrate. Let's try it again. Good morning, Matadors. As president of California State University, Northridge, it is my honor to address our graduating class at this moment when one remarkable chapter concludes and the blank pages of your next adventure await your story. I can vividly recall that experience myself when I was sitting in my regalia at my own college graduation. It is nearly impossible to believe, but that was 30 years ago. That was the right answer. No way. Appreciate you. On that beautiful day, I remember sitting with my classmates on the edge of my seat, eagerly anticipating the moment that everyone waits for at commencement, a long speech from the president. So I know you'll be very disappointed that they only gave me 5 minutes for this one. Oh, okay, I'll give it to you. Today, graduates, we celebrate your educational journey, and we thank you for the richness that you have brought to our academic community. As Dr. Watkins said, many of you are the first in your family to graduate from college, and I'd like to see just how many. So if you are making history for your family today as the first to graduate from college, would you please cheer and stand if you are able? Remarkable. Graduates, You are all here today because of your tenacity, hard work, and sacrifice. But of course, we know that you didn't arrive at this moment alone. Your friends and family have devoted themselves to supporting you in your journey to this moment. So graduates, let's celebrate your families and friends with a very big round of applause. Our faculty and staff arrive on our campus every day hoping to facilitate one thing: opportunity. Opportunity in service of a brighter future for us all, because talent lies in every corner of our community, and it is our collective responsibility to ensure that every student who seeks it finds a pathway not only to the doors of higher education, but also to this very commencement stage. So graduates, let's also cheer for the dedicated faculty and staff who have facilitated that opportunity for you. The diploma that you will receive today is undeniable evidence of the knowledge you have acquired through your studies. With every essay written, formula solved, artwork created, clinical, community, or classroom project completed, you have demonstrated that you have the grit, the critical thinking and problem-solving skills to find effective, innovative, and novel solutions to the world's many complexities. And in the process, our campus community became immeasurably better because of you. You have inspired us to be more inclusive, more innovative, and more responsive to the unique needs of all of our students. You have pushed boundaries, asked difficult questions, and demanded excellence, not only from yourselves, but also from your university. You have reminded us to stand firmly in our values and cultivate our shared humanity, ensuring that everyone at CSUN is seen, valued, and celebrated. And this is the moment where we celebrate you. You have earned it. So graduates, take a moment and congratulate yourselves. Give a high five to your neighbors, cheer, and take it all in. And as you leave today, I hope you'll hold on to this feeling. It is the same spirit that brought you here, and it will propel you forward. We live in times of increasing complexity and rapid change that present us with challenges on a whole host of fronts, challenges that are daunting and elicit uncertainty and apprehension. And looking out at all of you today, I have every confidence you are up to the challenge. You are the leaders who will help shape our collective future. It is often difficult to imagine the precise path forward at the start of a new chapter, and you will undoubtedly take wrong turns along the way. We all do. Unlike your time here at CSUN, there is not a syllabus to guide your next steps, and you'll face moments where you won't know what to do, where there is no clear answer, no right answer, where you'll question your path. And in those moments, I hope that you will remember that you are a matador. Matadors don't retreat from challenge. They face it with presence, intention, and a whole lot of style. Matadors enter the arena with fortitude and grace under pressure, not because the world is easy, but because it is not. Matadors stand with courage, not because they are fearless, but because they are anchored by a purpose greater than themselves. So in the journey beyond our campus, when life throws you something unexpected, unjust, or just plain confusing, take a deep breath. Hold your head high, raise your cape, and let the world know that a matador has entered the arena.
Thank you, President Beck. We're now privileged to hear from a member of your graduating class. I would like to invite Sophia Farag from the Department of Marketing to join us on the commencement stage. Come forward.
There's a lot of you guys. Hello, fellow Matadors. It is an honor and a privilege to stand here before you today. A graduation ceremony is a momentous time in anyone's life, as only 7% of the world's global population has had any sort of college education or degree. So please take this moment to give yourself the biggest round of applause. Before you all take your next steps into this new chapter of your life, let us reminisce about our first semester here at CSUN. In this very field, we all gathered for our convocation ceremony. After listening to our president, a speech by our president, and completing the rose ceremony, it was cemented in me that I was exactly where I wanted to be. I walked through these halls with pride and made lifelong bonds that I could not have made anywhere else in the world. I learned my lessons from dedicated professors that always seemed engaged and interested in the success of their students. I will take what I gained here in education and experiences and apply it to every aspect of my life. I hope you all do the same. Always remember to lead with kindness and humility, and to help your communities and your loved ones, and to always be your most authentic selves. Although change is scary, I am positive that all of you will do amazing things going forward. Have confidence, and please know that we are all so very proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations, graduates, and go Matadors!
Thank you, Sophia, for your warm sentiments and congratulations. Greetings, everyone. I'm Dr. Meera Komaraju, serving the university as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. The David Nazarian College of Business and Economics would like to give special recognition to those students who have demonstrated outstanding scholarship and other special achievements while at the university. These students may be identified by the honors medallions, cords, and sashes that they are wearing. I ask those graduating with academic and other special honors to please rise if you are able and receive our applause. Thank you. You may be seated. I now invite Dr. Chandra Subramaniam, Dean for the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics, to highlight two students who serve as examples of the excellence and extraordinary achievement that can be found among CSUN's accomplished student body.
Thank you, Provost Komaraju. Good morning, graduates. Oh, you can do better than that. Good morning, graduates. Oh, that's much better. I'll now highlight the accomplishments of the two Nazarian graduates. I know it's been a difficult task picking the two, but first, about Megan No. Please raise your hand if you are able, and while I speak briefly about your accomplishments. Megan embodies leadership with purpose. After earning her bachelor's degree in computer science at CSUN, Megan returned to pursue graduate studies with a twofold mission: to bridge technology and creativity, and to champion accessibility in education. Megan has worked on accessibility initiatives through Ally Plus and on design and media as a member of Intersect LA. She also participated in CSUN's Autonomy Research Center for STEAM, affirming her dedication to academic research. These experiences expanded her vision, shattered perceived limitations, and inspired her to advocate for inclusive innovation. Megan was honored as CSUN's Wolfson Scholar in 2022, the university's highest honor for a graduating student. She shared how that recognition initially sparked feelings of imposter syndrome, but ultimately fueled her resilience. She now encourages all graduates to embrace uncertainty, pursue purpose, and shape the world with courage and compassion. So now, please join me in celebrating Megan No, a gifted technologist, creative trailblazer, and a proud matador leading with heart. Congratulations, Megan. Next, we have Harution Dabinyan. Please rise, if you are able, while I speak briefly about your accomplishments. Oh, there he is. Harut has made the most of his time at CSUN, blending hands-on work experience with a deep passion for business. Over the past year, he has worked at a small law firm where he discovered the thrill of applying his classroom learning to real-world environments, from business operations to client relations. This experience included mentorship from an experienced attorney that has been instrumental in shaping his professional identity and future goals. Through his management education, Harut developed a strong foundation in leadership, teamwork, and critical thinking. He credits CSUN with giving him not only academic tools, but also the clarity and confidence to pursue his dream of owning his own law-related business that helps change lives and transform communities, providing services that bridge legal insight and business strategy in difficult situations. He has witnessed and learned the power of hard work and continuous learning, and is committed to building a career that reflects those values. So, with that, please join me in congratulating Harut Dabinyan, a dedicated scholar, an aspiring entrepreneur, and proud matador. Congratulations, Harut. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dean Subramaniam. Provost Kamaraju will now present the candidates for the master's degree.
From the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics, the departments and programs of accounting, business administration, business analytics, and taxation. These departments are represented by the graduates at this ceremony. I ask that all graduates for the master's degree please rise if you are able. President Beck, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduate class of 2025. These candidates have completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State University, Northridge. Candidates, please continue standing as President Beck confers the master's degree upon you.
Are you ready? I'm getting thumbs up. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Professional Accountancy, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Business Analytics, and the Master of Science in Taxation. With all the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, congratulations. You may be seated. Dean Subramanian will now present the candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
Now, from the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics, the departments and programs of Accounting, Business Honors, Business Law and Real Estate, Economics, Finance, Financial Planning and Insurance, Management, Marketing, and Systems and Operations Management are represented by the graduates in this ceremony. I ask all candidates for the baccalaureate degree, please rise if you're able and remain standing. President Beck, we have the honor of presenting to you the undergraduate class of 2025. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of California State University, Northridge.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economics. The economists are ready to cheer. Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. It might be a competition. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, with options in Business Honors, Business Analytics, Business Law, Financial Analysis. All right. Financial Planning, Global Supply Chain Management, Management, I knew it, Marketing. See, now we're getting the competition idea down. Real estate, risk management and insurance, and systems and operations management. Bachelor of Science in Finance. I hear you. And Bachelor of Science in Information Systems, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities pertaining thereto. Well done. You may be seated as I welcome our Associated Students President, Katie Karoom.
Thank you, President Beck. And good morning, soon-to-be graduates of the College of Business and Economics. Yeah. I've had the great privilege of serving as your Associated Students President this year. I know we're all here bright and early, so I kind of want to get a show of hands if this is your first time waking up for an 8 a.m. on campus. Okay, thank you for your honesty. I come to you humbly as a communication studies student with my newfound knowledge on some business and economics jargon. Let me get you this. I calculated the ROI on my degree using my tuition costs and the amount of free food I've gotten from AS and USU events. Honestly, I think I'm in the green. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My degree, I'll be walking the stage as well. But to get serious, It has been a true honor to serve as your student body president, and it's now my privilege to announce the moment everyone has been waiting for, hearing your name called as you cross the stage to signify your accomplishment as a CSUN graduate. Dean Sabramian will provide helpful guidance on how you will all be crossing the stage. Congratulations, everyone.
Now comes the part that you've all been waiting for. Degree recipients, please follow the directions of the marshals to line up and cross the platform as your name is called. Afterwards, please return to your seats as directed by the commencement staff. We ask that all guests please remain in your seats. The aisles must be kept open until the end of the ceremony. And out of respect for our graduates and the safety of our guests, noisemakers are not permitted. In CSUN tradition, we will be sharing jubilant and really jubilant fist bumps and dance moves. One final note, following the commencement, please join the Nazarian faculty and staff for a commencement celebration in front of Nazarian College's Bookstein Hall. You're all welcome. Thank you.
Where they don't read it and we go. You say it out. Okay. I'll let you know. Don't worry. Christy, let me know when she's ready, okay? I do. Thank you so much. Ready? Ready? Alexis, move them a little up to the line. To the line. Ready? All right. Go ahead.
Now reading names from the Department of Marketing.
Ryan Bassam Margie,
Jermaine Cruz Bucago,
Lahiru Ranmuthu.
Javier Castellon,
Mariana Andrade, Armin Nishan Shakorian,
Paul K. Swain.
Dylan Chua, Christian Alexander Cerejo, Sammy Kuja, George Gavork Garsavanian, Melanie DeGudis, Vanessa Lisbeth Ariola, Justine Malari Antonio, Jewel Ostero,
Amy Campos,
Bessie Mariana Medina Robles,
Yareli Gonzalez,
Fernando Vasquez.
Jesse Huesca,
Salvador Michael Griselli,
Michael L. Nicasio,
Hassan Jaber.
Marla Mendoza,
Melissa Asensio,
Kristen Lum,
Anita Mary Serrani.
Kimberly America Munguia,
Andrew Avila,
Jason Conches Jara, Jasmine A. Kolbrenner, America Mijares, Brenna Ann Nilsson,
Leah Rose Cohen,
Caitlin C. Manuel,
Lynn Dorothy Guzman,
Christian Michael McDaniel, Marissa Rai Marco,
Jasmine Avila. Ian Franco Aguilar.
Brandon John Davidian.
Simon Manukian. Sako Keoshgarian.
Gary Avakian.
Laili Malek.
Jangbir S. Guman.
Michael Mesergian. Arturo Muro Real. Enio Enrique Lemus.
Matthew Dario Burbano.
Jaden Ivy Boren.
Cesar Pulido Lopez. Cesar Alberto Rocha. Gavin Rittmeister.
David Eduardo Duenas Galdames.
Asel Zenishova.
Melanie Yervadian.
Liana Giselle Alvarez.
Tom Rauda. Dominic Luca Vina.
Sebastian Jimenez.
Richard Samuel Gutierrez.
Suzette Segovia.
Nyla Jaslyn Green.
Azalea Clarice Michelle Van Dorn.
Antonio Shaman Foward.
Aline Markarian. Leanne Sophia Hamilton.
Paige Califf.
Ashley Torres.
Lorenzo Bertozzi.
Megan Ngo.
Lily Lime Gregorio. Litzy Loren Gonzalez Alejandres.
Miguel Trejo Mora. Abraham Alfonso Perez.
Elena Michelle Bermudez. Kayla Esmeralda Escalante.
Caitlin Goodwin. Samarian Bryant.
Charles Edward Howard.
Brooke Meredith Woloff.
Lulu Laguda.
Franzine Peralta Riparip. Sean Pankopf.
Crystal K. Gumban. Stephanie Esparza.
Jonathan Hudson.
Jasmine De La Hoya.
Jesus Donaldo Rodriguez.
Diani Shala Di Merrill.
Paris Monique Blankenship.
Roman Hill. Andrea Celeste Orozco.
Faith Casanova.
Sterling Keskin.
Chris Vasgagnan. Cindy Sarmiento.
Eleanor Ahubim.
Emily Lisbeth Martinez.
Audrey Barrios. Dulce Angelica Cayetano. Vivian Gabriela Ambris.
Brendan McAlpine.
Anthony Gallo.
Drashti Hiren Talavia.
Charlene Rebecca Kanian.
Anahit Anna Abramian.
Aline Sima Keshishian.
Emily Alicia Bolag.
Jennifer Ramos Camarena.
Fatima Manriquez.
Erica Vanessa Tascan.
Cassandra Gomez Ramirez.
Janae Louise Dunca. Matthew Dvorsky.
Anthony Santos Chavez.
Julian Leary.
Rebecca Adriana Vega Rodas. Rebecca Jasmine Vaquiz.
Natalie Gutierrez Mata.
Leslie Anaí Rivas. Danielle Emily Thompson.
Audrey Marshall.
Victor Alcala.
Paulina Vasquez.
Ashley Brakeman.
Esmeralda Ochoa.
Alex Scott Tavernetti Parkinson Nix. Michelle Alejandra Ramirez. Giona May Danganan Timoteo.
Kelly Diane Altamira.
Dylan Austin Resurrection.
Justin Hernandez.
Jason Rellis.
Lucero Sarai Gonzalez Monsisbais.
Kushi Patel. Lindsay Tyan.
Dakota Brisino.
Vanessa Love Ojeda Coogan. Valeria Alejandra Martinez Rodas. Reed Nathaniel Harrington.
Hugo Giovanni Perez.
Susan Davies.
Nayela Peplal.
Karina Haro. Myra Araceli Lopez Perez.
Nor Madison Almashari.
Andrea Citlali Almaso.
Alora Isabella Sanchez. Kaylin J. Wesley.
Jaden Taylor Hernandez.
Sutai Valley. Siona Tadevosian.
Marissa Mariah Icepero. Zaina Beg.
Alex Herman Aksoy.
Michael Kayoglian.
Christian Edward Garovilio.
Jesse Alfredo Palomares.
Shayla Elise Adam.
Okay, honey.
Brandon Chen.
Allison Joshua Rivera Villalobos.
Jose Crivelli.
Jordan Roque.
Faith Bolin.
Michaela Metzger.
Julissa Garcia. Brenda Yareli Flores.
Enrique Jesus Robles.
Travion Marquise Haney. Anita Kudanyan.
Kevin Jonathan Figueroa. Denise Gonzalez Cruz.
Andrew Molina.
Natalia Corrales.
Angelique Bernabe.
Andrea Ramirez. Tag Ratal. Teo Rivera.
Catherine Burgueño.
Shira Alcine.
Natalia Isabel Gomez Socaras.
Yulisha Tarushi Pereira.
Océane Elodie Hautecoeur.
Daniel Lozano.
Edmund Broderson. Lucas Carvalho.
Grace Marie Faust. Citlali Rivera.
Justin David Dean.
Ivan Cortez.
Diana Lanuza Paredes.
Anna Ambrice.
Mohammed El Sarouche. Jaja Room. Lily Tadevosian.
Daisy Alonzo.
Charlene Ray Rathbun. Margie Grace Ruvalcaba.
Gabriela Barahona.
Ashley Vartanian. Fallon Tharp.
Michelle Ortiz.
Matthew Christopher Woodruff. Leslie Yamilet Urbina Trinidad.
Ferris Amon Bata. Alejandro Beltran.
Victor Alexander Mancias.
Dylan Jacob Roberts.
Brianna Duncan.
Benjamin Michael Minkin. Jacob Andrew Hansen.
Kayla Marie Toledo. Silva Tatarian. David Saribekyan.
Cassandra Chanel Gomez.
Francisco Miguel Leal. Dante Newman.
Ryan Rosales. Daniel Valente.
Artashes Alexanyan.
Anush Badaryan.
Helen Porfirio.
Sienna Malin Domingo Cruz.
Stephanie Jacqueline Madrigal.
Nikki Cortone.
Luis Murillo.
Sofia Adela Campos.
Sebastian Lopez Murillo.
Ismael Ruano Cervantes.
Gabriel Angel Bayona.
Emilio Mateo Delgadillo.
Marisol Arellano.
Serena Teresa Samaniego.
Glorianne Carlene Cousins.
Helen Andrea Vanegas.
Nairi Hovakimian. Tomas Morale Heads. Caleb Sanford Martin.
Santiago Uriarte.
Francisco Bueno.
Talia Josepian. Mercedes Jacqueline Hernandez. Olivia Rose Cray.
Esmeralda Reyes Larios.
Manuel Monterde.
Mauro Caro Ibarra.
Andy Matias. Syed Ali Harun Mehdi.
Nikki Allen Chin.
Andrea Soriano.
Cassandra Ciara Morales.
Dulce Michelle Carvajal.
Samuel Hakim Baba. Julie Eva Ontiveros. Leonardo Daniel Munguia.
Kayla Weber.
Isabel Serda.
Samantha Ann Lacara.
Eileen Carlos Figueroa.
Jorge Manuel Ramos.
Matea Lene Marzette.
Lindsay Gonzalez.
Christopher Josue Godinez.
Eric Ryan Patton.
Mariah Gergis.
Alicia Kashaki Chigani.
Leona Simonian.
Shireen Nazia Akram. Sophia Fadag. Bryce B. Eldart.
Elijah Josh Cabrera.
Kenko Yokota. Scott Michael Swan.
Amanda Liu. Marco Orozco.
Gabriela Ramirez.
Now reading names from the Department of Economics. Matthew Alexander Rodriguez.
Daisy Garcia Lopez.
Connor Michael Kelly. Gore Casey Cheyenne.
Hamish Xenophon Stewart Cullen.
Alexander Matthew Kohunchi.
Kelvin Vladimir Vasquez.
Maria Guadalupe Nieto.
Oscar Behar.
Julio Alberto Aguilar.
Angel Tapia.
Laura Christian de Guzman Badillo II.
Ignacio Macanas Ramirez.
Ejmin Hatamzadeh.
Maria Pogosyan.
Ethan M. Chan.
Alex May.
Cade Mitchell Stradman. Leslie Ponce. Argishti Sarukanyan.
Alex Corona.
Tyler Howe Pham.
Shant Isagolian. Ashley Caldy.
Anush Gazarian.
Patricia Nonoal. Calvin Nastair.
Kaylee Gutierrez.
Wilson Marcelo Garcia.
Maisha Khan.
Jennifer Elizabeth Urzua.
Daniel Alexis Navarro.
Roberto Simons.
Eduardo Gonzalez Lerma.
Anthony Alex Antonesian.
Katia Izaguirre. Cindy Ortega Robledo.
Valeria Contreras.
Amari Talon Smith.
Carlon V. Dawson.
Amir Abispur.
Cole Gannon.
Patrick Parbihan Babae. Jackie O'Neill.
Ronald Gomez.
Patrick Petruzian.
Ramses Edward Mayorga Jr.
Miguel Vela. Warren Andrew Yee.
Eric Munoz. Miguel Landeros.
Kevin Recinos Flamenco.
Daniela Navarro Vargas.
Joshua Cesar Carendang.
Leslie Gomez. Nicole Celine Alexander.
Juan Flores.
Armand Hagop Magakian. Mitchell Clay Mongiello.
Billy Eugene Reed.
Shuhei Matsura.
Israel Abregu Aguilar.
Darren Lee.
Justin Pumathon.
Frenessy Lizama.
Shirley D. Pyle.
Justin Guzman. Brandon Gutierrez.
Jackson C. Wood.
Nicole Joseph.
David Azat Gukasian.
Mandy Renee Ertel.
Damaris Hurtado Fuentes.
Samantha Kimberly Rodriguez.
Megan Haley O'Neill.
Daniel Ben Adler.
Anel Hernandez.
Joanna Troncoso.
Nicholas Allen Colton.
Christopher Morales. Mark Leon LeBlanc II. Josue Alejandro Oscal.
David T. Gill. Itzayana Chavez.
Pablo R. Hernandez.
Shadi Dajani.
Sophion Cyrus Yahe. Francisco Rojero Jr. Christopher Matthew Solis.
Basir Mohammed Gailzai.
Carlo Kettig.
Dara Beatrice Silva.
Now reading the names of the Department of Global Supply Chain.
Jordan Reyes Tejes. Amira Pereira. Ruby Wilson.
Erica Lee McDonald. Aznivrita Ovsepian. Jake Allen Harper.
Jesus Aguilera.
Adan Acosta Barajas.
Rolando Morazen.
Andrew Cortez.
Fedi Anwar Saad.
Ryan Joseph Gonzalez.
Jonathan Medawar. Andre Minosian. Ivan Kuklishin.
Bersha Batarai.
Oscar Montiel.
Kevin Ruiz Lopez.
Joasin Ishmael Delgado.
Arthur Nazarian. Yahya Khafajizadeh. Daniel Hartman.
Andrei Samvelovich Sargisian.
Sahithi Bodapati. Alexa Dominguez.
Jay Rathod. Ayana Winkler. Brenda Pineda.
Diana Figueroa Urrutia.
Samantha Cruz. Marla Castellanos.
Janji Esan. Galhanej Wenuka Chamanga Silwa.
Now reading the names of the Department of Information Systems.
David William Earhart.
Jesse Lopez. Brian Munoz Gallegos.
Edwin Segovia.
John Paul Garcia.
Johnny Diaz.
Vincent Hui Tran. Kevil Pravinbhai Patel.
Yihansa Divakara.
Serin Matus. Rola Ibrahim.
Yvette Tanye Tran.
Dylan Nguyen.
Alejandro Josue Rhodes. Shannon Virginia Lee Powell.
Raymond Gabriel.
Sheikh Nuzat Tabassum.
Ashley Nicole Martin. Thit Lewin.
Ratchanok Wongjinda.
Leonard Joseph Balunes.
Dugam Yamral. Abe Solomon.
Fasak Bagramyan.
Diana Casas.
Marcus Isaiah Arillo. Evian Codaverde.
Inessa Adamian.
Jorge Enrique Hernandez.
Benjamin Vasquez. Now reading names from the Department of Systems and Operations Management.
Aiden Celeste Morris.
Guadalupe Nunez.
Christine Vivi Nguyen.
Valerie Michelle Valdivia. Natalie Michelle Rodriguez. Emily Rodriguez Arana. Morgan Albert Sanfilippo. Jada Alexis Patterson.
Brandy Leanne Madison.
Robert Richard Valdez.
Octavio Daniel Berumen Leal.
Alejandro Palomares.
Michael David Martinez.
Kathleen Yambao.
Maximus Cardenas.
Nicholas Cardenas.
Rodrigo Loredo.
Carlos Joel Gamarra.
Emily Barona.
Mason Silverman.
Joseph Lichardi.
Shananan Tangtisanon.
Juan Carlos Barrera.
Mark Anthony Alcala.
Abigail Iniguez.
Donna Zolange Gutierrez.
Eric Montalvo.
Nathan Venzon. Brian Stanley Paz Gonzalez. Yanira Rodriguera.
Xochitl K. Mar.
Lida Fernanda Toro.
David Kirakosian.
Andre Postikian. Alondra Serrano. Jillian Gale Watkins.
Tan That Nguyen.
Daniela Monique Escobedo.
Alonso Rodriguez. Emma Brenda Elizabeth Ramirez. Andrew Gunn Park. Jennifer Garcia.
Erica Leila Anna Martinson. Eduardo Adrian Ledesma.
Brittany Genesis Amaya.
Evelyn Guadalupe Ramirez Rivera. Alvaro Rojas.
Jorge David Ortiz.
Stephanie Rodriguez. Jeanette Roman.
Tiffany Diana Figueroa. Michael Alexander Aguilar. Odilon Enrique Delgado Jr.
Eduardo Daniel Galvez.
Jaslyn Saldana Sokoshik. Now reading names from the Department of Finance, Financial Planning, and Insurance.
Pedro Hernandez Jr.
Salim Razai.
Alexander Orujian.
Andrea Pawn. Alfonso Vega.
Victor Alexander Hernandez.
Brandon Pedro Cuervo. Armando Esparza.
Diego Moreno. Steven Martinez.
Manuel Aristides Rivas Morales.
Basia Arenda. Sehan Tsai.
Cade Norman Jones.
Jesus Ramon Serrano Villa.
Prepsime Helena Karamanukian.
Hasmik Uzunyan.
Adrian Marie Gomez.
Kylie Lewis. Daniel Herrera.
Ajmal Bola. Ashley Fung Chong.
Benjamin Vasquez. Luis Rolando Reyes.
Richard Dominguez. Natalie Baylarian.
Eric Alaverdian. Anthony Akverdian.
Noreen Arizian.
Michael Dean Salas.
Alex Nguyen. Corey Samantha Manley.
Nailea Eli Ramirez.
Juan Moises Baron.
Jose Gutierrez Jr.
Artin Takmazian.
Elena Gabriel Curry.
Anna Tamazian.
Mariam Dalaken.
Daniel Munoz Montoya.
Rebecca Isabel Bautista Tercios.
Roman Christian Salon Galaus.
Christopher Alexander Alvarado.
Vijay Amarshi. Anelia Alexandra Avendano Jimenez.
Aaron Hinckley.
Christopher Suleiman.
Israel Alberto Gonzalez Oseguida.
Kelvin Alexander Bonilla Canjura.
Sergio Lopez. Gina Michael.
Anthony Shirillo.
Brandon Anthony Lopez. Casimir Nokon. Ryan Edward Medrano.
Aiden Silver. Alyssa Ray Roberts.
Daniel Garcia.
Jessica Chavarria.
Melissa Moreno.
Henry Guerrero.
Taeyong Kim.
Juan Puente. Harnor Wadwa.
Rachel G. Holland. Lois Rebecca Halverson. Jose D. Jimenez Saucedo.
Denise Ramos. Clark Sheridan. Luis Vicente Urrego. Emily Elizabeth Smith. Jen Kenneth Villaspin. Alexander Pena.
A.J. Blake.
Trevor Walter Lau. Jeffrey Hanmer.
Luis Gerardo Guillen.
Tina Ohanian.
Hurag Armudikian.
Joshua G. Santiago Mendoza.
Velimir Lazarevich.
Ilse Rodriguez.
Amy Fuang Lee.
Jeanette Almaraz.
Cynthia Sue Ah Park. Gabriel Donald Tobias.
Francisco Guzman.
Nathan Andrew Ruelas.
Murhia Jackson.
Vincent Truong Gotauco.
Maximiliano Diaz.
Brian Moises Rivas.
Tigran Karapetian.
Paulo Oliverto de la Roca.
Hike Karapetian.
Jose S. Gomez.
Nahid Hossein Naim. Sean Alexander Martinez Macalla.
Zach Eisen.
Nipa Begum Udin. Amrit Singh.
Jadora T.K.
Peter Rivera.
Sebastian Mejia.
Rita Gevorkian. Nerses Nicholas Gevorkian.
Aram Kaitzak Jerejian.
Michael Stephen Benton.
Julian Madera Reyes.
Ali Javanmardi.
Eric Gutierrez Sanchez. Stephen Azizian. Raul Adam Funes.
Gustavo Vasquez.
Richard Enrique Avalos.
Austin Webb.
Justin Nelson.
Jacob Elijah Baldonado.
Maya Ibrahimian.
Edgar Machado Colunga.
Devine Maushegian.
Sarkis Sako Zamkochian.
Michael Mark Marutian.
Gor Shagoyan.
Hovanes Keshishian.
Brian Alexander Alvarez.
Justin Pacino.
Alexis Miranda.
Nicholas D. Matsumura.
Christina Jangirian.
Eyal Tizabi. Peter Radionov. Sargis Umrikian. T. Samba.
Matthew Fiaggio.
Anna Paul. Dorothea Telek.
Ruben Angelino Alvarenga.
Robert Matthew Sandoval Valencia. Ali Sayed.
Eric David.
Derek Ovidio Segovia. Jacqueline Puga.
Angelo Martin Montano.
Justin Dulco.
Rachel Reeves.
Tina Valentina Bedrosian.
Michael Gutierrez Araujo.
Miguel Garcia.
Anthony Ramirez Lopez. Nicholas Lawrence Touquet. Sharare Sharafi Amiri.
Cade Robert Borland.
Sarkis Terpetrosian. Nicholas Dai Tong. Leo Tamasian.
David Akopian.
Cesar Daniel Suarez.
Daniel Hovanesian.
Sebastian Antranig Ayintablian. Kyle Nathan Butak. Aiden Flynn. Elise Bordenave.
Jennifer Ortega Carrillo.
Vanessa Gutierrez Rodriguez. Samira Sewald.
Vanessa C. Lara.
Hortensia Estrada.
Fatima Margarita Flores.
Alejandra del Carmen Castillo. Alan Agustin.
Neela Rastigari.
Taylor Kozlov.
Adrian C. Bustios.
Adrian Nakayan.
Matthew Light Miriaco. Toma Murase.
Sion Petrosian.
Aramo Albert Matavosian. Rafi Obong.
Heidi Ruby Garcia.
Luis Evodio Osuna Iriarte. Daniel Magana Miranda.
Edgar Alfredo Amaya Velis.
Kobe Nettles.
Aldahir Alexander Diaz.
Miles Owen Tadiaman.
Simon Masis Gaharnagarian.
Carlo Tajian.
Kachik Vache Livonian.
Areen Sarkisian.
Neo Maroke.
Alex Gaspar.
Tanya Ohaneshian.
Italy Celeste Wences.
Alex Orozco Alvarez.
Denise Varro.
Elaili Martinez Loera.
Brian Rodriguez.
Sona Jared Martinez.
Mireda Julia Gomez Solis.
Kanar Sambatian.
Giovanni Hernandez. Alexa Izukar.
Daniel Isaiah Contreras.
Crystal Lisette Parada.
Now reading the names of the Department of Risk Management and Insurance.
Colton McCautry.
Tyler Viola.
Mindy Alexandria Illuminate. Jonathan Kim. Luis Fidel Martinez.
Gina Marie Gruber.
Daniela Ramirez.
Kevin Lopez.
Leila Isabel Aguilar. Janelle Alfaza.
Hector Gomez.
Joe Minahan.
Dennis Petros.
Armen Hajinian.
Ashley Canales Padilla.
Andres Lopez.
Now reading the names of the Masters of Business Administration.
Emmanuel Olmedo.
Melvin Jonathan Gomez.
Megan Ngo.
Michelle E. De Leon Escobar.
Tiffany Brizette de Leon.
Stephanie Jeanette Ibaria Yanez. Shuzana Hangelian.
Ohanis Rafi Boyajian.
Derenique Sardari Masihi. Javier Ramirez. Jack Stauber. Roxanne May Atok Resma. Daniel Tacone.
George H. Hernandez.
Nguyen Vung. Nadzish Siddiqui.
Joanna Maris Buenaventura Mariano.
Susan Sharifi. Shanuki Nirosha Stanislaus. Sahar Sabgi.
Gabrielle Ahmed.
Maylin Jade Elise.
Helena K. Sandhagen.
Kelsey Knudsen.
Phil Barker.
Harut Abgarian.
Frank Yuan. Rupen Tavitian.
Larissa Avagyan.
Rahul Deepak Talreja.
Tina Mesropian.
Christopher Delling.
Cindy Herrera Lopez.
Eli Zare.
Giovanni Angelica.
Corey Soto.
Mary Bolkoyan.
Gurgin Janinyan.
Negin Bani Esfahani.
Now reading the names of Masters of Science in Business Analytics.
Rutvik Sushila Dinesh Kumar Bhatia. Jessica Destiny Becerra. Arpa Bogosian.
Denise Marie Becerra Mendoza.
Namrata Patil. Krishnendu Vishwanathan Nair.
Joshua Dennis.
Kanak Sharma. Vishnu Sainandan Tumala. Christopher Young.
Celine Jania Abrahamian. Syed Farjad Ahmed. Venkata Sai Akshit Kumar Batala. Sri Sai Manogna Golapali.
Namratha Eti.
Lekana Chandra Palamuri.
Ellen Gregorian.
Rithvik V. Sorab.
Ashley Cortez.
Robert Luis Pimentel. Angelica Berdusco.
Venkat Amit Komineni.
Sachi Monapa Chokira. Kenarik Gevorkian.
Payvan Merabi.
Sajid Kanhaider.
Mastani Sai Sharanya Tiruvedhi.
Ruchira Kanavde.
Wenjia Duan.
Now reading the names of the Masters of Science in Tax.
Jeremy Samuel Davis.
Megan Krasnerstein.
Alyssa Mary Cohen.
Kenya Gonzalez.
Richard A. Flores. Gevorg Bagdasarian.
Ellen Gazarian. Armin Andreasian. Mary Ann Lumba Estrelado.
Nora Lizeth Bernal Ramos.
Anna Davuljian.
Hybert Kachumian.
Sarah E. Cox.
Laura Alicia Lopez Macias.
Koki Takaoka.
Now reading the names of the Masters of Science in Accounting.
Stephen Marcos Liu.
Ellie F. Goldrich.
Bianca Lizeth Martinez.
Kai Zan. Jonathan Alexander Tai.
Kyun Young Lee.
Tatiana Abigail Carcamo Cáceres. Marvin A. Darbelis.
Paulina Katarzyna Klein.
Via Maricris Villanueva Tebangin.
Brett Carden.
Jennifer Martinez.
Mehdi Ben Amar.
Casey Michael Mallon.
Kylie Nicole Cicero. Sean Peter Galloway.
Daniel Shalom Mashal.
Emily Maria Ann Rizzo.
Eric O.
Michael Nathan Simon.
Itai Elaut.
Michelle Peters.
Stephanie Librado Gonzalez. Ashley Melissa Luna. Hee Young Moon.
Akifa Afrin Abdul Alim.
Anna Ananyan.
Aref Tatarian.
Elisa Maria Arevalo.
Angie Hernandez.
Ricardo Alamillo.
Leah Kim.
Joni Natalie Chow.
Justin Santa Ana.
Andrew Julian Gonzalez. Eduardo Alanis.
Babak Monzavi.
Now reading names from the Department of Accounting. Carla T. Rodriguez.
Isabel Montserrat Baltazar.
Jane Edith Nohyak. Anse Levine. Pedro Antonio Morales Vasquez.
Amber Nicole Franco.
Michaela Ray Carmen.
Mariah Rena G. Fule.
Ariel Genevieve Amoroso Zuniga.
Mia Linsoa Andrea Rimanana.
Xochitl Holguin.
Osman Alexander Galdames.
Sarandeep Singh.
Marco Viveros.
Arik Bakarian.
Donovan Timur Ben-Harash.
Mary Miriam Solakian.
Ellen Manukian. Gabriela Esther Navarro.
Arsine Agassian. Stephanie Buenrostro.
Colin Jackson.
Queen Chan. Gemma Shahoyan. Mariam Razavi.
Henriette Garakanian.
Romello Nico Tweedy.
Nathan Campus.
Chun Hong Liu. MD Imam Hossein.
Joel Aresis. Julian Barajas. Diego Enrique Ardon. Julio A. Cabrera.
Christian Lopez Gomez. Arthur Asater Oganyan.
Eli Jared
Jansen
Chavez
Chang.
Arsate.
Jansen Chang.
John Trasky Hawley.
Sorry about that.
Jose de Jesus Garcia.
Igor Samuel Empawal. Edward Hakobian. Areg Margarian.
Gabriela Lisbeth Rodriguez. Tiffany Kyung-hee Pak.
Ziting Chen.
Jessica Meneses.
Lucy Guadalupe Cruz. Marcia Alicia Cohen.
Arthur Hovhanisian. Ethan Nazarian. Nzde Hakobian.
Anahit Apetian.
Yason Ivan Rodriguez.
Manuel Kim.
Kaylin Elizabeth Roderick.
Hanael C. Cortez. Stephen Gapito.
Sorush Garkani.
Dubim Andrew and Dife.
Marco Green.
Jaber Najib. Brian Ulises Lopez. Angela Ortega.
Isabel Guzman. Zara Chalikian.
Ta An Trung.
Samantha Jane Crane.
Azare Nazari.
Alex Shabazian.
Aaron Godinez.
Victor Alexander Herrera Linares.
Shanti John Garib.
Andy Kim.
Rebecca Petrosians.
Shahrazad Hoshkifi.
Leticia Rodriguez. Catherine Zambrano Shipman.
Sabrina Cristina Fernandez.
Ashley Faith Gonzalez. Daniel Gallaga.
Francis Peter Fernandez Lau.
Nicholas Montero Gibahush.
Parsia Javadi. Saif Habiba. Hani Musa.
Marvin Garcia. Leslie Castaneda.
Tiffany Kiyomi Tsukiyama. Michael Rustum. Isai Paredes Mendez. Julieta Shirinyan.
Susie Konklikian.
Leora Elizabeth Voldener.
Melanie Angelian.
Miriam Shervanian.
Amit Emma Al-Sheikh.
Abdullah Derwish Khattab.
Andrew Egbert.
Edgar Cueva. Joshua Oswaldo Cortez Gress. Alexis Camacho.
Jose Barrios.
Anthony Rivera Santarita. Omar Sandoval Martinez.
Darren Luan Lee. Trevor Kyle Kessler.
Nelson Paolo Granados.
Max Joseph Bernkrant.
David Edward Cordagian.
Maher Alexandrian.
Harut Nico Gosyan.
Arman Patatanyan.
Eric Ohanesians.
Colton J. Dalder.
Josue Ortega.
Marjan Safari.
Irina Darbinyan.
Nicholas Churchian.
Rima Kachatrian. Eileen Kazarian.
Manan Darbinyan.
Ruzan Stepanyan. Gohar Virabyan. Arkady Ako Soloyan.
Vahan Hovsepian. Monica Kilamyan.
Eileen Sarkisian. Gohar Yanokian.
Vahan Haitayan. Irene Marie Ochoa. Harut Janikian. Grace Rita Nahabirian. Darren Hernandez. Julian Constantine Jurkan. Maid Kai. Ronnie Mikhailian. Riyad Latsishin. Shabnaz Nahar Latif.
Alex Garib Kenyon.
Kyle A. Rose.
Anita Azizpour.
Enrico Beltran Madlang Sakai Jr.
Girai Petrosian.
Amanbek Argin. Gabriela Agajanyan.
Robert M. Vasquez.
Cuauhtémoc Sebastian Lopez.
Adrian Contreras.
Stephen Alexander Villagran. Dominic Valenciano Tardino.
Jason Harkin.
Daniel Gurieli. Fotula Exarhulacos. Cindy Diane de la Torre. Vera Lucia Albanes.
Raquel Tobar.
Anthony Alfaro.
Ryan Butler.
Ri Hyun Kim.
Sebastian Salcedo Espinosa.
Laisha Paulina Ortega.
Vera Joy Honovich.
Ricardo Araiza II.
Negi Tasama.
Now
Magdi
reading the names
Habashe.
of the Department of Business Law and Real Estate.
Stephanie Cruz Camacho.
Osher Solomon.
Minette Coye.
Noemi Daniela Meza Torres. Melissa Guadalupe Morales.
Emily Rodriguez.
Jaden Kleinbard.
Brandon Vladimir Chavez.
Jorge Luis Perezuel.
Brenda Carrillo.
Campbell James Joseph Collette.
Alina Lana Hajinian.
Ani Elizabeth Gavorkian. Natalie Agdayan.
Anthony Tigran Serafian.
Kevin Beruchim.
Adiela J.R. Zaduri.
Jocelyn Morales Torres.
Randy Tyler Cook. Tasnia Akhtar Basith.
Imdadur Rahman. Eyal Ezequiel Sauer. Brandon Mauricio Torres.
Ethan Andrew Mackey.
Vanessa Campos. Nicole Talin Janoyan.
Aaron Magarefte. Ara Halajian.
Rafi Armen Chaglassian.
Yuridia Isabel Casimiro Garcia.
Beverly Daniela Jasmine. Anika Rapetian.
Anita Rubenyan. Daryl Rivas.
Carlene Ana Gazarian. Jesus Fuentes. Christian Benitez.
Perry Ellis Canang Estrada.
Eric Ignacio Mares. Anthony Sebastian Mayoral. Joshua Menjivar.
Allison Escobar.
Vanessa Lopez.
Annalena Julieta Galaviz. Susie Bakurjian. Milana Bridget Bendersky.
Jacob Aaron Daniel Peterson.
Kenya Elise Gorsline.
Adam Gross.
Caitlin Mazzari.
Brianna Farah Gonzalez.
Gayane Postachian.
Cassandra Blanding. Arvin Avanesion.
Pierce John Noonan.
Kalon Deshay Williams.
Shant Dermenjian.
Martin Mikhail.
Tanya Badivian. Natalie Basmadjian.
Anthony Khalil.
Arthur Vosgerchen.
Giuseppe Alexander Ochoa.
Allison Ivana Escalante. Tateve Casatrian.
Nayeli Ruiz.
Donovan Mac Constable.
Ethan Tong. Mateusz Zemanchik. Neil Paddock. Christina Diane Wright.
Stephen Jack Koyaglanian.
Daniel Vasquez.
Alfredo Lule.
Jason Javier Balon. Brian Angelo Gehring.
Brian Alexander Reyes.
Amy Alexis Flores.
Daphne Lopez.
Preni Bagumian.
Andrew Rene Marure.
Giselle De La O. Brianna Aguilera Rodriguez.
Sahar Shir Mohammadi.
Jennifer Chavez Hernandez.
Layla Phillips. Noah Eddie Ziraki. Christian Alexander Sanchez.
Kevin Monvel de Darlu.
Ana Maria Rodriguez.
Brianna Angelique Osorio.
Mackenzie Mari San Pedro. Jonathan Edgardo Sandoval.
Semyon Kunikeyev.
Christina Panapur Preobrazenskaya.
Lior Mizrahi.
Kiefer Grant Vondera. Eric Supangan.
Bold Dandar Batar.
Ashley Nicole Zamora.
Michelle Iglesias.
Jenny Fan.
Aram Irapetian.
Yelena Hovsepian. Ayana Marie Kimbrough.
Samantha Perez. Casey Wang.
Brianna Shea Guzman Sanchez. Gerson Espinoza.
Brian Lewis Ate.
Koichi Taniguchi.
Chelsea Liseth Alcedo.
Asped Sarian. Oren Sayani.
Liz Melchor.
Monica Avetisian.
Now reading the names of honors in business.
Helen Bertlizian.
Emilio Zermeno.
Roy Woodward Keeley. Angel Hafiz Medina Navarrete. Jacob Howenstein. Annabelle Elena Jauregui.
John David Brierly.
Samir Tanios.
Charles Lee Chow.
Leor Plafkin.
Marlon Andrew Sullen Agbayani.
Anessa Lee Asibo.
Now reading names from the Department of Management.
Delilah Dio Jimenez.
Sarah Emily Lopez.
Lincoln John DiBattista. Dimitri Gaydon.
Jacob Isaiah Sotelo.
Carolina Marquez.
Gabriela Sofia Flores. Joanne Yvonne Diaz.
Armand Saturian.
Catherine Eileen Mejia.
Abdulaziz Khaled Al-Jaber.
Leona Magroyan. Kanarik Osmanian.
Anahi Rivera.
Diana Diaz.
Charlotte Romano.
Jeramil Marlene Linus Parada.
Alexander Giovanni Alcaraz Alessio.
Christopher R. Roldan.
Christopher Alexis Lagos Lozano. William Nicholson Penn.
Grigor Yanikyan.
Felix Robert Bewer.
Jennifer Novoa. Madeleine Simona Cardell.
Ryan Alexander Arkin. Ernesto Garcia.
Elizabeth Mendez.
Cecil Joshua Pickwood. Jennifer Anaí Pineda Rivera. Argin Shabazian.
Liam Faustini.
Dan I. Garcia. Adam Anthony Camarena.
Randy Alexander Hernandez.
Juliana Santiago. Andrew John Kemuel Argueta.
Crystal Martinez.
Eric Baronikian.
Daniel Salcido.
Sonia Otilia de Leon.
Andrea Villalobos.
Emily Amalia Galagian.
Haley Theobald.
Nadine Ekimian.
Nicole Melisa Bello.
Jacqueline Osorio Mejia.
Delilah Jacqueline Bautista. Matias Barron.
Eliana Espinosa.
Harutyun Darbinian.
Arthur Mazmanian.
Annabelle Marie Alcala.
Jexa Ortiz.
Diamond Davis Green. David Antonian.
Gianna Cristina Samaniego.
Jennifer Foster.
Jose Figueroa.
Vincent Brian Buencamino.
Josiah James Cruz. Dennis Gallen.
Sevag Messer Leon.
Anthony Pasquale Carpentieri.
Kayla Jade Atiabi.
Matthew Russell Marr.
Nigel Wolfgang Benson.
George Jacob Corey. Jason Knockout.
Can you make
Joseph Xavier Aceve. Joan Ernesto Camacho.
Eric Allen Weisbarth.
Gabriela Barrias.
Hayden Eric Garnick. Andrew Galero.
Benicio Jose Herrera.
Daniel Rodolfo Gonzalez. Jimmy Alexander Castro de Leon.
Samantha Pena.
Cindy Jacqueline Macias. Noor Nazarian. Marine Jacobian.
David Matthew Ark. Damian Evan Gutierrez.
Evan John Lorenz. Megan Kristen Molina. Daisy Lisbeth Martinez. Kaya Lubed. Nicole Mendoza. Clifton King III.
Tyler Ardashir Sarlak.
Hannah Glazer. Fatima Garcia. Ana Laura Greco.
Margarita Vasquez.
Christian E. Berganza.
Carlos Alberto Orduna Davila.
Marcela Lisette Argueta.
Kaylee Ann Parisi. Luis Villegas.
Yuki Akamatsu.
Ashley Lorraine Valdez.
Daniel Antonio Marin.
Carlos Betancourt.
Nydia Yvonne Martinez.
Juan Gomez. Jason Espinoza.
Cole Tyler Toderan.
Emily Yadira Escobar.
Brendan Gregory Shaw.
No Falshake.
Harutun Harry Karamanyan.
Chandler Philip White. Kevin Christian Villaflores.
Lena Doe.
Nicole Nirmala Suryadi. Michelle Strujman. Araceli Pineda.
Stephanie N. Ortiz. Ruby Macias.
Jocelyn Catalan.
Eileen Noeli Lopez.
Fernando de Jesus.
Won Mei Zhang.
Ryan Anthony Feldman.
Oscar Fernandez.
Emma Asatrian.
Elisabeth Matilda. Kimberly Magana Hernandez.
Daniel Charles Funstein.
Kara Dominique Davis.
Juliana Cruz.
Jason Rudiel Sandoval.
Natalie Marie Yemjemian.
Christopher Greg Ilosian.
Vahe Armin Tomasian.
Aren Kevakian. Gukas Malikan. Christian Ochoa.
Alex Logan Ruiz.
Christopher Raymond Mendoza.
Tiffany Zarabian.
Anna Manvalian. Vartan Sarkis Kakijian.
Setrug Tavitian. Kenny Zermeno. Anthony Papikian.
Mina Timothy Guay.
David Miguel Morales.
Brandon Paul Boulan. Fatima Aviles Viegas.
Matthew Angel Marsico.
Christina Hagopian.
Leo Sinapadi Mareco Jr.
Jocelyn Balderrama Borda.
Jacob Drossen.
Emmanuel Miguel Rojas.
Joshua Lucero.
Alexander Michael Stateman.
Gavin Gray Bodman.
Ashley Stephanie Geraldo. Liliana Monique Garcia.
Brian Areola Hernandez.
Abuzar Zahid.
Fatima Isela Gutierrez Merino.
Ivan Derek Harkin.
Nadine Abuayash.
Ronnie Esteban Morales Jimenez.
Christopher James Pellegrin.
Daniel Abrami.
Lisbeth Pelayo.
Isabella Baca.
Eduardo Octavio Camarillo.
Julian Alberto Hernandez.
Sandra Valenzuela. Selena Safira Chesniak. Christina Veranyan.
Sarah Esmeralda Luque Avila. Kayla Brianna Monschatz.
Edelberto Rodriguez.
Ford Frazier. Travin Ricky Jayawarden Dodenwalage.
Debbie Natalie Gonzalez.
Inna Marie Osipova. Luis Manuel Leandro.
Abraham Sahagan Macias Jr.
Cesar Adolfo Lopez. Rafael Cashanian.
Ethan Raminfard.
Natalie Gallardi. Daniel Franco. Stephen Christopher Barajas.
Angel Carl Hammer. Alexandria Anahit Mikhailian. Vanessa Brianna Hernandez.
Umanda Kitmini Kumari Pereira. Jesus Velasquez.
Andrea Samantha Guardado. Ryan Allen Gauthier.
Jamie Denise Palmer Zelaya.
Gabriela Nicole Castellanos.
Ryan Costa.
Christina Marcial.
Ronnie Galdames Morales.
Conwin.
Hernan Soto Medina.
Luis Anthony Hernandez. John Matiashevich.
Hovannes Tadavosian.
Sean Christopher Dillingham.
Logan Wing.
Jeff Garcia Salas.
Joshua Salas.
Anthony T. Asatorian. Melissa Marie Catalan. Juan Ignacio Catalan.
Alexander Martinez Bermudez.
Miguel Garcia.
Daniela D. Benedictus.
Nicholas Isakanian.
Maria Vasquez. Damaris Betsaida Sanchez.
Cindy Stephanie Oval.
Yulina Natalie Gonzalez.
Fabian de Jesus Salvatierra.
Emilio Anthony Gomez.
Caro Gary Glenjohn. Elijah Donnell Reese Bledsoe.
Eddie Jerahian.
Therese Eris.
Juan Manuel Fuentes.
Elena Rose Stewart.
Carson Kubinski. Christopher Anthony Miranda.
Amanda Michelle Clark. Karina Paloma Chavez.
Paula Meza.
Melissa Carias.
Sofia Kavcioglu.
Hasmik Balyan.
Heather Lee Hickson. Alicia Maria Osorio Palacios.
Anna Barnes.
Kevin Arias.
Spencer Kelgreen Hyam.
Jelisabeth Solares.
Noor Elzaru.
Adam Sebastian Sauer.
Joanna Cruz.
Jesse Storms Kessling.
Artur Alaverdian. Derek Arias.
Derek Hawley.
Ernesto Vargas. Isabel Lucy Tarturian.
Steve J. Bautista.
Arturo Garcia.
Leona Silva Mesrobian. Connor Joseph Leahy.
Isaac Blake.
Angela Amber Gallardo. Armin Galustian.
Chantel Au.
Sarah Elizabeth De La O. Taylor Marie DeVlute.
Austin Reed Kaluger.
Javier Alejandro Perez Hernandez. Taylor Elizabeth Parks.
Jaylyn Crystal Joy Griffin. Tobias Brucher. Temilolua Michael Akinbon.
Kien Myat No.
Cassandra Angeline Gaitan.
David Arshak Hag Nazarian.
Steve Arestando Aguisabal. Julianne Elizabeth Abrego.
Gabrielle Marie Sanchez. Angel Vergara. Caitlin Shen. Mina Rizcala. Luis Fernando Ramos.
Allison Arellano. Emily Vane Agajanian.
Sasha Tatiana Maronian. Liliana Moncada.
Adelaida Amaryllis Chojolan.
Mane Sargisian.
Rosie Ortega. Brianna Palomares.
Hazel Carolyn Sorella.
Roberto Campos Artziniega.
Jonathan Mercado.
Yulani Monet Van Dusen.
Gustavo Enrique Guzman. Gianmarco Bedon.
Alexandra Gabriela McCafferty.
Celeste Gonzalez.
David Menendez. Nicholas Noel Capadia.
Robert Anthony Rosas. Samantha Jewel Salcedo. Paul Anthony Taylor. Hunter Regal. Zelimhan Zaurbakov. Oralia Rodriguez Hernandez.
Chase Lovejoy.
Steve Danielle Bautista. Bersabe Delancian.
Diana Yvette Reyes.
David Anthony Martinez. Joab Ovando. Amy Renee Hernandez. Juan Hernandez Zuniga.
Evelyn Santos Carrillo.
Julieta Mary Kazarian Mater. Alejandra Maria Hernandez.
Isabel Marie Jinko Cando.
Abigail Elizabeth Ruiz. Melanie Cecilia Pineda. Brian Smith. Christian Cibrian. Edgar Rosales.
Lizeth Alvarado.
Renee Sanchez. Matthew Richards.
Daisy Lynette Garcia.
Leonard Paraiso.
Now presenting the last but not least graduating matador this morning, Andrea Reyano Igle. Well, I don't know about you, but I thought that was pretty fun. What do you think? Well,
Well, I am delighted to welcome Timothy Gaspar, class of 2007 and member of the Nazarian College Advisory Board, to officially welcome our graduates into the California State University Northridge Alumni Association.
All right, how does it feel to actually be graduated? You're officially CSUN alumni. Awesome. So now I know the real reason you wanted your diploma. Graduates, now that you've graduated from CSUN, you're now part of a group of almost 450,000 matadors across the globe. We hope you are as proud of your accomplishments as we are of you. Your horizon shines bright for you, and the world is going to need the gifts that you have to offer now more than ever. Please don't hesitate to reach out to fellow Matador alumni as you navigate your post-graduation world and forever be part of the university and the Alumni Association. Congratulations and welcome to the CSUN alumni family. Thank you. Right.
Thank you, Timothy. All right, baccalaureate degree recipients, are you ready? Would you please rise if you are able? In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel to the right of the mortarboard. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins the select company of highly educated individuals. In recognition of your new status, all recipients of the baccalaureate degree, would you please move that tassel to the left? Friends, family, colleagues, and community members, it is my great honor to officially present to you the class of 2025. To officially close this ceremony, I ask that faculty, staff, and CSUN alumni please rise if you are able. For our alma mater, Hail to the Matadors, under the musical direction of Professor Tina Raymond and the Jazz A Band, and performed by Linda Xochitl Melendez. If you don't already know the words, you can find them in your program. And once the alma mater has concluded, we ask that you please remain in your seats to allow the faculty to recess. This is an opportunity for us to demonstrate our tremendous gratitude for all of the support and inspiration that they have provided to our graduates. Congratulations once again to all of our graduates, and remember, once a matador, always a matador. Well done.